Like the first kill, bro. Look at the first kill. Look, this is one bullet. He only has time for one bullet this round. Look. What? This is Major, bro? This is absolute cinema. What the fuck is this? And he pre-aims. Ooh. This is a disadvantage of standing static. Holding the angle. Perfect crosshair placement. He still gets destroyed, right? In CS2. Hello gamer, Coach P here, and in today's video you already know what we're gonna be watching. We're gonna be watching the absolute cinema from our favorite FaZe player, Mr. Frozen, and his performance on Nuke. Win the match versus Red Canids, which literally could have eliminated FaZe from the whole major. But what we're gonna watch is the last part of that match, the most exciting part, which is the overtimes. Double OT for FaZe to go through and beat Red Canids on Nuke. Let's get into it, let's see what Frozen did and how he carried the team. Alright, so I already seen this match live, but I haven't analyzed exact Frozen POV. So let's see what his role is, what he's doing. On CT side, I'm 100% sure that he's playing Ram, but on T side, not really sure what his job is gonna be here. So he's breaking the door and gonna be throwing Lurk Smoke outdoor. Pretty useful set of utility to fake door presence and make CT's second guess whether someone could be down vent or not. But definitely steal this one. Okay guys, so to break the door you wanna be aiming roughly at this black line, kind of low and while running, because you want the nade not to bounce like 5 times, you just want to bounce on the ground. And then for the smoke you're gonna be aiming roughly around the left side of these signs and just left click throw like this. And the smoke should pop in front of vent, extinguish any molly, make the CT's second guess whether you're pushing down vent or not. Now he's gonna be lurking door. It seems like some kind of a set strat. Jacob is already dead. Let me see where Jacob dies. Oh, Jacob dies to a lobby bush. I didn't expect that. He's re-hitting the shot. That's pretty unfortunate. Let's see what the strat is. Looks like an upper hit. And Frozen is going outdoor. Let's see what kind of flash is setting him up. It's gonna be Carrigan. He's gonna line this up earlier, right? As we can see, he's lining up this set of utility. He's gonna be lining up a smoke for main and a flash outdoor, I believe, and it's gonna be a door smoke pop. So he's flashing into main and now throwing a smoke and another flash. Okay, so to prepare the pop outdoor and set your teammates up, you're gonna crouch in the corner. You're gonna look between this and this circle. So you can basically look at this line on the circle and go like left off it. And then you're gonna line yourself up with this area. Because if doors is smoked, yeah, that's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see this area. So again, this frame of the doorway. And you line up so you are to the right of the doorway, right? And then you can throw a flash without steps or with one single step that goes in front of the smokes and blinds anyone holding the smoke. Then you would flash inside main to blind anyone on site, and then you would throw the smoke from the same position with a step. That smokes of main. So the whole util set will look something like this. First flash, blinding anyone holding the smoke, the door smoke. Second flash, blinding anyone holding Tetris. Pops here, and then the smoke. And your teammate is running through the door smoke, just trying to entry on site. Of course, Frozen thrown a CT vent molly as he was running, so he just did that, got flashed out, boom, was rushing out. And we are not watching Carrigan. Alright, so Frozen entered, got traded, that's nothing special for us. Okay, we have a set of smokes done by Carrigan outside. So we have a wall of smokes outside that allows the T's to cross towards secret. The smokes are gonna be broken by the cities, obviously. Okay, so to throw the 3 smokes from the same spot, you're gonna ask your teammates to drop you 2 smokes over here. And then here are the lineups. So first smoke, you're looking at this silver part, and then you're looking at the top right of it, and you're going until the middle of this corner, exactly on this line. So this is the middle, the right line of the middle, right? So if you see this corner, this is kind of the middle part of the corner, the external part. You go on this line, right? And then you jump throw. For the second smoke, you're gonna aim for this thing, go down to the first dot, to the second dot, and aim at this line. And for the last smoke, you're aiming to the right of this white part. And this is how the smokes land, right? So of course they can be broken, but if they're not broken, they completely cover the cross to secret. The only thing to remember about these smokes is that you want to cross close to them. So you're basically not visible to heaven. But if you want, you can cross far from them and fight heaven together, right? Up to the idea you have in your team. Hello gamer, if you like these kind of tips and these kind of plays that you can find in pro matches analyzed and explained, then you can find a lot more inside the strat book of Improvement Camp. Now, you would be asking me, why am I telling you about this while you can just watch these videos and literally learn these plays? That's because this is just one video and one demo. I've analyzed a lot more, over 200 demos, to create this strat book of plays on every single map and every single position, as well as T-sides and different strats for different situations that you can use. And that's the difference. There's way more plays that you could be doing. You don't have to play positions like Frozen. There's a lot more plays that you can do in pugs that are not working in tier 1. So I've put them all in here in the strat book. So you can use them, copy paste them literally in your matches and win the rounds. Now, how does this work? You can find out the video in the first link down below and check it out. Basically, you have a classroom of different things. One of them is a strat book with the plays. You also have mechanics mastery course, mentality course, essential theory. You get a community of over 700 people, access to me, coaching you and other coaches, and you have a guaranteed result of getting level 10 in 90 days. So if that sounds interesting, then check out the first link down below and see how it works. So he's gonna be going with the team. They're aware of any smoke, lurks, and they're just going towards secret slowly. They're not making steps, guys. So still, CTs don't know how many people are down secret. And now history is down. Actually, history is choosing like good spots. Before he was inside hut. Now he's down when the T's are hitting outside. It's pretty good positioning from him in this match. Frozen smokes off main. And they're gonna try to take under heaven, I believe. I'm not expecting garage. God damn it. We're completely overlooking that off angle. Let me see how Kawez was playing. See, Kawez is playing in the middle of garage, not on any specific angle, standing kind of in the middle of that area. Jacob trades him, fortunately. So Frozen's not doing much here on the T side so far, right? Got traded first round, now second round of OT, he's just getting killed outside. Let's see how he plays the third round. Okay, here you have a smoke towards the vent. So it seems like Frozen's job is putting pressure on the T vent constantly. For the variation of the vent smoke thrown from over here, you need to have the glasses broken up top. And then you're just gonna stand here, aim on the left side of this black part, and jump throw. The smoke will pop slightly further in front of the vent and also the night vision. It's important to note to couple that smoke with a molly on top of Fat, which is probably thrown by Frozen's teammates, but if you want, you can throw it on your own as well. Just go up here, aim roughly around these pins, then run until the ladder and jump throw. And he's gonna break the door, yes. And molly towards main. So he's putting pressure here towards T-vents. So the CTs have to keep guessing. And as you can see, there is no vision on vent. I believe Venom Zera doesn't know if they could be down vent. Do the CTs have someone down already? Let me answer that question. 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't have anyone down. So they should be worrying right now that someone could be down secret. And this time, Frozen is actually going through. Gets the kill on heaven. Or on top of silo. Now 2v2. Frozen and Carrigan, let's see. Checks inside hut. Molly's this. Plans for... kind of for main. Aye. It's a tricky situation. That smoke is very important here. And he knows that drop doesn't push the smoke. Drop could actually break it and fight. That would be risky, but he doesn't do it. Planting behind silo and repositioning. This is very risky. This is very risky. I think Frozen is hoping that drop is not gonna check this. Let's drop check it. I already know. So look, Frozen has to worry about multiple angles, right? About someone lurking out hut, outdoor, or out main. Also heaven, so it's a very unfortunate situation for him where drop just clears those angles one by one. Do you guys think the better play here would be to go inside hut? You know what I think, guys? I think that Frozen here is playing this correctly, but drop doesn't have any game sense and he just clears everything. Because Frozen plans here, right? And he thinks drop could be heaven, could be event from secret, or could be main, right? These are possibilities. So Frozen thinks that drop is gonna think that Frozen is expecting those positions. That's why he goes hut or something, right? And just sits hut. You know, drop should be expecting him sitting behind silos or sitting inside hut since he had time to go there since drop cannot be here, right? Ideally, should think, okay, Frozen somewhere here because he had time to reposition and he's playing the post plant. But Frozen just takes this forward position to take the duel. Maybe a better player, like a tier 1 player, would take that kind of a risk and not clear this. Maybe. But drop doesn't overthink because he doesn't have the tier 1 game sense, right? So he's just clearing literally everything, right? He's just like, I'm gonna clear every single spot. And rightfully so, you know? This is a good play, so good for him. But you know what I'm saying here, right? That maybe a bit better player, like more experienced player, like tier 1 player, would kind of consider that, okay, this is no way he's just standing behind city vent. It's such a stupid position for him to be in, right? And he kind of doesn't consider this as well, so he just spots him on a jiggle. Damn it, man. So yeah, so far Frozen not playing super well, actually losing the clutch. It was 39 kills at the end of this map. So there you have a util set towards ramp, smoke nade to deny any rushes. And he's counter-strafing left and right? Notice, guys, that the way he's holding, right? He's holding the crosshair on an area that the enemies can come from, which is obviously ramp. He's not putting the crosshair on a wall. And he's counter-strafing left and right. He's not spamming A and D here. This is completely different to spamming AD that all of you do. So these are counter-strafes, right? So he's constantly ready to shoot. And he pre-aims. Ooh. Okay, finally impact from Frozen. Guys, consider this. You are fucking FaZe. You have won Major. You have like legendary players on your team. Maybe one rookie. And you are facing into the phase of elimination versus red candidates. 15-12. And you're holding ramp and they're pushing ramp against you. Bro, a lot of people would fold under pressure here. I swear to God, a lot of people would fold, but not Frozen. Like, you guys are fucking folding when it's a face-it match. It's like 5-5, and there is people pushing ramp against you. Imagine Frozen not folding on a major. 15-12. So much pressure on the team. So yeah, he was playing that off angle, counter-strafing constantly to stay mobile. And then he stepped in front of the push a little bit. Oh, let's see next rounds. Molotov. Again, rushing ramp? Bro, come on. Testing my man Frozen. I just want to see how the hell do they think this is a good idea? Okay, Kawes literally gets blocked by his teammates. It looks like a silver match. He breaks door. He lost his spawn because he got blocked. Now they smoke the molly and they just push. Honestly, versus a worse player, this could really work. Like, this was a fast push and no damage taken. Frozen didn't throw a nade here. So this could be good, actually. I would add like a flash to the left side. So like, when Kai is going here, just peek this. Now, flash in the hand. Left side right click a flash. Or, yeah, left side right click a flash behind the smoke. And just go on that flash. The flash is missing, right? There is no flashes, 0 flashes. Just dry run into ramp. Not the best idea when you could actually flash. But maybe they just don't want to lose the timing. But yeah, well, Frozen just out-aims them. And I'm sure this works versus worse player than Frozen. and my man pushes behind them here. Holy hell. Okay, so maybe don't go ramp red cannons anymore. Yeah, and I remember that round. Your Frozen is stuck on Mustang. So taking a bet that it's not gonna be ramp. And it's an outside hit, and Twist is getting a kill. Bro, this is literally down to the wire. Like, if Karidogan didn't get this kill, for example, could be different. Ooh, wait, let's see this. Ooh, this is very short timing to get this kill, to be honest. I want you guys to notice how he stops. Look, he stops here for a moment, right? He doesn't like, instantly chase. He knows, right? He's not gonna throw. But now, Kawes opens door, and he's getting destroyed. Yeah, Frozen on CT side, bro, is a different beast. Well, let's see if he continues. Okay. Okay, so Frozen is playing upper again, and they're running exactly the same setup as before. It works. Jacobs gives a double, down to a 2v2. Bro, this loses it. No way. Again? Hard times for FaZe. So we have smoke and nade combo, and now he breaks it and pushes it immediately. But they heard the burn, right? It would be stupid of him to push if they heard the burn. Yeah, and he doesn't. Smart move, Frozen. Now he just plays this position. Holy hell, let's see the POV. Oh my god, look at this, guys. He's just casually like strafing in and out, and boom, he sees 3 people, right? Gets the kill on this one, tries to transfer, but no way. Okay, 1 kill, honestly, on ramp is not good enough. Unfortunately. Okay, now he does the play. And this is a good play you guys can steal, by the way. Breaking the smoke and pushing through it. But only do this play after for a while you've been playing passive. If you've never played passive, don't do this play on the first full buy, because they might be peeking you or expecting you, or they don't know what you're doing yet. So don't change up your plays like this. Guys, this is a disadvantage of standing static, right? Look, he's just crouching, holding the angle. Perfect cross-grab placement, he still gets destroyed, right? This is just the power of, like, peeking in CS2. Just peeks, just kills him, right? Doesn't matter that Frozen hits the first bullet in the head. He gets destroyed. Standing still, CS is gone. But yeah, he does the push, they get the info, they win the round. Let's see the T side and how Frozen was impacting it. Again, same set of util, guys, as you remember, putting pressure on door, smoking the Molotov door. Let me see how the smoke popped. Ah, it actually covers the vent. Oh, it's good. And he's just lurking lobby, it seems. Lurking T vent constantly. And he gets the kill. I remember, like, we were watching one round and Venom Zero was one more time not expecting this. I remember in the past. Do you remember, guys, this round we were watching in this review? He was, like, standing here and Frozen did exactly the same util, and again Venom Zero was not expecting the T-vent push. Seems like he's a little bit full shock that someone can run out here or move out here. I don't think Red Canids and FaZe are even close to each other when it comes to skill level. But somehow this match was close. I think like FaZe is choking this. Choking, I mean overthinking a lot and trying like too complicated or strats that would work versus tier 1 because of the way that tier 1 teams think, and strats that don't work against these guys because these guys don't think the way that better teams play. That's my belief, and that's why FaZe was losing these strats. Because let's say they've been practicing only against the best teams, right? And the strats are working, but then they play lower tier opposition who don't know those strats, so they don't react maybe the same way. And that's why it's so close. I still feel like FaZe fucked it up that they played like this. But you can clearly see that, for example, on Inferno, there are a different team. Where on Nuke, maybe they're like overthinking a little bit. Okay, let's see Frozen. Let's see. I remember this round he cooked. He cooked, bro. He peeks. He sees the util. He peeks again. Perfect tracking. And then transition to the other. Like the first kill, bro. Look at the first kill. Look, this is one bullet. He only has time for one bullet. Otherwise, the guy would go behind the box. And now a little bit of an overflick, adjustment, and sprays right into the head, man. And this is something different. Like, what the fuck is this in this pressure situation? This is really like major worthy performance from Frozen. Like, I'm not even joking. This guy is something different. I'm not saying these shots are crazy, right? Because they're good, but it's about the environment and the situation, okay? It's not that you can't hit these shots in your FaZe match or in your Premier match. You can. But, bro, who the fuck hits these shots and plays like this in a major elimination match where there is so much pressure and so much, like, expectations from the team? See, that's how Frozen peaks ramp, right? Right now. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're like Red Canids player and you do this play with smoke and breaking the smoke with a nade, someone could peek you like this and you're dead, right? So you gotta like kind of condition players. Oh, let's see what happens here. So he peeks, he sees the barrel, he doesn't notice the second barrel, he kills this one and couldn't transition. I want you to also notice how fast Frozen tries to transition to the other player all the time. Remember that duel he had when he was ramp here? And he was killing the guy, I believe, ramp, and then he wanted to transfer over to that other guy? The reason why he transfers all the time, that in this elo, in this level of competition, mechanics are on top tier level, and you're not getting missed by a second guy trying to trade you. You need to kill him with that transfer or you're dead, right? That's what he's going for, transfers. Sometimes in your games, guys, you have a chance to like literally reset your aim and like spray someone with the second spray. He doesn't, right? So that's why he goes for the transfers instead. And this round is won. Bro, I remember that round. I remember that round, and I remember the shot that broke it. This is a round-winning shot, by the way. Look at this, guys. If this doesn't happen, FaZe loses this round. Look. What? This is Major, bro? This is absolute cinema. What the fuck is this? Like, who the fuck does this? Bro, they don't care. Okay, we have the play again, right? Is Carrigan setting him up? The same set of util, yeah. Exactly the same. There you have it. Flash, another flash, and the smoke. And this time doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Let's see, Frozen's going out. Oh, just Venom Zera beating him straight up. Oh, he's not blind. How is he not blind? Bro, nobody's blind from these flashes. How? Okay, let me see the first flash. The first flash pops here, so I guess it's for someone holding the smoke. The second flash pops here, well... I guess just they didn't read the round well. Just Red Canids having a different setup. Well, and there you have it. That's the end, guys. So yeah. I really respect how Frozen played this match, bro. It kind of inspires me to play good Counter-Strike. And yeah, guys, I hope you took some value from this review. And I'll see you in the other videos. Peace. Have fun watching the Major. And again, notice guys that the name of the game here on these city sites is the off angles. He's just standing in the middle of the area, right? Do you see this? Then I hit. Oh my. Oh wait, I was watching Jacob, bro. Restart this round. Restart this round. I'm drunk. Cut this out.